Here set to begin the drive, and they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Elliott running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Go ahead. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Here's Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Elliott. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch the run. Check. Hey, Irvin.
Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. Oh, fighting off the defender, and that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Check it back. John Wright. Hey, Reggie. Hey, box drop.
They are going for it. It's Locke. Steps away to his left. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jim Brown, 37 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Vic readies to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Locke. Dancing to his left. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
I'm not sure this is how they had it drawn out on paper, but this is going to work out for them and then some, right? They've got a big chunk they got to pick up. They decide to check it down, and he just turns into a pure athlete and makes a huge play for them.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
11. Shit. Wide. Go ahead. Go. Back's mine.
On 1st and 10, Locke to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, dude. Hey, on. Check 24. Watch 24. Shit. Watch the shit. 12. Hey, Alpha. Hatchet. Oh, shit.
Here's Locke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So here's Vic following the interception. Flushed out right. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And got his man complete.
All day, baby, all day.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Throwing, Vic. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Vic. He'll hit Jackson complete. And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
You don't want problems. You don't
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to be a yard or two shy. Now